Guys, we may have just bought the cheapest Duramax in the country, but there's just one problem. It don't run. Already know sucker's dead. It's been sitting here for basically the equivalent of eternity. So we're gonna go ahead, hook up the battery charger to it.
What seems to be the issue?
It's an LLY Duramax. Need I say more? So this is the board out of the fuel injection control module. These LLY Duramaxes had a pretty severe issue with this. Since they were only made for 2 years, this particular model is extremely hard to find. These little capacitors right here were common about exploding, popping, blowing holes in this. And so there are a lot of these trucks that are just sitting for this reason. So this part, extremely hard to find. And when you do, really expensive. Well, we found one today. We got a really good deal on this, drove up the road, picked it up. So we're about to get this joker installed. This is supposed to be a good unit. Doesn't smell burnt. The other one definitely did. So try to get this installed. Hopefully we'll be starting this joker up very soon. Oh, we'll see.
Speaking of which, we gotta fix this, bro. Especially take that off. We don't like them.
Yeah, no. This gonna go away. We gotta have something pretty in here.
Truck is already trashed because of the duct tape.
Trash.
Roll Tide.
I don't care either way. I don't watch sports. Hey, look, there's a Thickum in here.
Yeah, now you just gotta put the bolts in it.
Yeah, we had to get some of those too.
Where's the plug-ins at?
Up here.
Oh, found them. They're right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay, that was one of the big washers. That was kind of important.
Actually, yeah. Because look how big the holes are.
Yeah. Oh, see that? That's fantastic. Finish bolt, if I remember correctly. Twas. I hate it.
Boom.
Well, it's plugged in.
Question is, how do we prime it?
I don't know. I think try to spin it and see what it does. So what I think, so this is like a valve stem, sort of. So what I think is if we spin it or whatever, then you just press that in and it kind of bleeds air off of it. I'm not sure. That's just my theory, just based on looking at it. Who knows? I'm about to go spin the truck, see what it does.
So, what is that?
The primer bulb, my dude.
Reminds me of a push pop.
Something like that. So apparently, you break this here. Look at all that air, my dude.
Oh my god.
Listen, we just gonna tie that back down. We're gonna do it some more.
Just push it down for a second, and you'll be able to see and hear.
Oh.
Pump that jugger over there.
Oh my god.
I gotta use how to use your palm.
I'm gonna have to use my good hand.
Strong hand.
I better use my strong hand.
That.
I'll get somebody's diesel off me.
It's good for you. It's a good moisturizer.
Wet clean bath.
Just imagine it if it started right now.
I know, dude.
Just imagine. Oh my god. It just turned on. Okay. Alright, there's some bubbles. Few. Oh my god.
Why is it leaking like
Because you don't have the freaking cap on it.
that? Oh, it was coming out of there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So you may be able to tell it has already begun. Hold on.
It's been begotten dark outside.
It is nighttime because we've been at this for hours and we still have air in the system. So what I'm kind of suspecting is maybe, just maybe, we're sucking some air out of the tank. So we're gonna put a little bit of diesel in here and see if hopefully we can remedy that. And we have the resident diesel expert.
Where's he at? There he is.
You can't see him because of the light. This is our buddy CJ. He knows a lot more about these than we do. He works on these pretty much for a living. So he's gonna help us hopefully get the air out of the system so maybe we can get this thing to fire and actually run rather than just on brake clean. Well, what do you think?
Well, it ain't leaking, is it?
I don't know.
I done told him like 3 hours ago that it was leak, or if there was any leaks. He said, "Oh no."
I hadn't seen a leak.
It
Now
don't
I
look-
did have it. It felt like it had a prime earlier, but we still had a lot of air in the system for sure.
There's a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, there's no diesel in the valley, so I mean, it don't look like it's actually leaking.
Other than where I leaked, or other than where I bled everything out and filled it up. We gotta hook this other truck up to it so it's got a little bit of extra juice because we need it to spin fast.
Duramax stuff, you know?
Ready? That's a big no, brother.
Why didn't it crank?
I don't know. You're the mastermind here. I just exist. Oh, we got a code again.
I wonder what kind of code it's for.
We got this here Diablo Sport.
Uh-oh.
A Diablo Sport.
Diablo Sport.
It came with the truck when we bought
It
it.
did. It was a free Diablo Sport. You say when.
Oh, I'm ready to win.
All right, when. Told you.
What in the world?
That junk is junk.
Don't buy this junk. Nor this junk.
No, that junk works.
Oh, this junk works.
Yeah,
My
that
bad.
junk.
My bad.
That junk don't.
My bad, my
That
bad.
junk
This
does.
don't work.
Actually, you know what? I wonder if the Fickum fuse is gone. I bet you whenever it's either gone or blown, because I bet you whenever that Fickum, the capacitor blew, I bet you it burned a fuse.
I definitely check that for sure because I mean, it's definitely a reason.
Yeah.
Because if it was burned up, then I mean that's a good reason it burning up the fuse.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't gonna be no power going to it. Actually, I bet you it's gonna be under there.
That could be the reason why it's also throwing the Fickum code still. I mean,
I'm gonna Google where it's at.
It's a little dusty in here.
it's just 20 years old. You know?
True.
Thanks. Come find out.
Thanks, Tommy.
Hold up. You see that one? Right there. There ain't even one in it.
Which one?
That one. So it'd be that one right there. Number one. There ain't even one in it.
It's missing.
There ain't one in it. What
No
about
way.
Turn the key over.
And here CJ is. He been over there pumping away trying to prime this thing.
Turns out we ain't got a fuse on.
I mean, it may still not be primed, but they ain't a fuse in it, so it ain't gonna matter if it's primed anyway.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to pull this other one just to make sure it's not blown.
Hey, needle nose? That's so much easier. I love needle nose more. Makes life
I
simple.
got a 25.
I typically don't use tools because I hold the camera.
Let's throw this 0.5 in. Hey, Fickum's got a fuse now.
Hey, we may do things now.
You want to try it?
Let's do it.
Turns out the star's blowing up now. We're burning out.
Stop it.
Okay, so.
I mean, it's still got a little air in it, but like,
But it should start.
we need a fast fuel system. So, fast, you want to sponsor this?
Please.
Go ahead.
We're poor. We've been fighting to figure out about starting fluid, and
There was some of the tool.
In the toolbox. I mean, that's not a good sign.
Oh, God.
But,
Maybe he just tried it when that tore up. Because that's still a full
it
can.
is. It's still full. I mean,
we about to blow up this motor.
I don't.
We blew up our Duramax.
We blew up the cheapest Duramax in the country.
We bought the cheapest Duramax in the country, and then we blew it up. You ready?
Go ahead.
I'm so scared right now.
Don't be scared. It's just a Duramax. Brother!
Oh my God!
That's what's up. No. Crank it back. Crank it back. Crank it back. Crank it back.
missed it.
It's like it's losing fuel pressure, which it still could have air in it, so try it again.
Here, let me do that. Hunter, go crank the truck.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
just let it idle. So we've been priming on this thing now for, you've been here what, about an hour?
Well, it's 10:13. I got here at 9.
Yeah, so we've been working on this now for about an hour. Oh. Brighter than the sun?
Brighter in my future.
It's not saying much, just saying. Wow. Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, we spit some air out then, buddy.
Let's go for another rip.
What's the thing, Hunter? I think I'm tired. I'm pretty tired too, not gonna lie. That's my bedtime. 2 a.m. last night.
It's taking a toll.
It's getting there. It didn't get no help, brother.
It ain't got no help. It's starting on its own now.
That's a step in the right direction.
Pretty quiet, actually,
It's really quiet now.
Silent.
Okay.
Actually, let him prime it.
Private. I have the magic fingers.
This thing's gonna be like addicted to crack.
Start fiending.
It needed more. See, it's already feeding.
One enough.
All right, diesel mechanic, wise one, sir. What are we doing?
All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna time it and see if it's switching off at the same time or if we're actually bleeding it some and see if it's running longer or not. Hopefully we just got air in it and we can get it out, you know? That's what we're hoping for.
What are you doing?
Trying to bleed the air out of this.
That sounds terrible.
It is.
Can't relate. My hands are clean.
Watch it right. Watch it.
Oh, that.
And we still getting air.
I mean, we're staying solid for almost 10 seconds. Let's see what we got.
Almost 20 seconds.
So,
What are we on for? About 30 seconds?
18.99. So 19 seconds, you know. I mean, it was close, but not close enough.
That thing gets on your hand.
Covered in diesel, bro. It's on my face. It's in my hair.
Diesel mechanic.
No.
Oh.
It's starting faster every time.
They do be starting faster.
Yeah, that's like air in the system. I mean, it's
Half a
running-
second longer.
It's almost 20 seconds.
I mean, technically 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Look at there. 2 seconds
Okay,
long.
let's see something. Okay, so, you know.
But it's the primer can do that. Can it? It ain't priming it.
Yeah, once we pump it up, it's like it's pulling the fuel out what it has, and it's just giving it prime. And it's not actually pulling the suction like it's supposed to.
So what would the bolt be doing? I mean, it's plugging it up, so this is how I do it. You know more than I do.
I mean, I'm just
Spitballing. I'm just spitballing, bro. I just have some ideas. Maybe they work.
I want to see if I can just keep spinning it, if it would just crank, but it's definitely not. I mean, that's why I'm thinking it's just crazy how it's losing prime, because we don't have any leaks, visible leaks. You know what I'm saying? and it's not an injector leaking down, because if it was an injector leaking down, then it would stay running.
Yeah.
What do you say?
You didn't hear anything.
Anyway.
I can't hear you over the sound of me pumping this.
Hey, that's just Duramax stuff. You're gonna get used to that now.
Brandon is a certified Duramax pumper.
I'm good at it by now. Hey, I'm gonna put send my resume to a diesel shop. Be like, what are you good at? Pumping Duramaxes. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing.
I know a thing or two because I pumped a thing or two.
I pumped the crap out of a Duramax. What? I mean, it's.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy that it's losing.
Well, if it's air, I mean, like I said, if there's air in the system, maybe it's getting to an injector and
Making a tweak. I started a little late, so it's actually run longer than everyone else.
starting to surge.
So it's run for over 30 seconds, actually. I started it at least 10 seconds.
We're getting close.
I mean, it's getting a lot closer than what it was, because the first time we cooked it, it ran what?
Like 15 seconds.
If that. I mean, that's definitely over 40 seconds right there. We're just gonna,
Let's just let it idle.
Yeah, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does.
let's see what the exhaust be looking like back here. Come on.
Oh, wait, we gotta go
Here, we gotta go on the other side.
I mean, that's a good sign. There's no smoke, no white haze.
They be sounding pretty good, though. This is the longest it is run.
Dude, it is still running. Hey, let's,
Over a minute.
yeah,
So maybe
let's let it just sit. Let's sit.
this is gonna be a telltale sign right here, brother. Is it got blow by or does it have no blow by?
320,000 miles.
Not a bit, my dude.
This is that miles. That's what I'm talking about.
Brand new motor.
Pretty much ain't even broke in yet.
Nah, 319,000 miles. Shoot.
Part of me says this thing's been running for a while. Part of me kind of wants to drive it. Part of me, or drive it. But part of me is also a scared little boy knowing that it's dark. It's like 11 o'clock at night and ain't nobody coming to get us when it breaks down.
I said we drive it. I mean,
Move, Starship.
So scared right now.
Whoa.
I mean, it's getting the air out the lines. I mean, that's why it's surging like
let's
it
keep
is.
letting it run for a minute because it is surging a
It's
little bit.
been over 3 minutes.
Dude, that
But
we did it.
do it have coolant in it?
That's a good question.
We should probably find that out.
We definitely will prove it. I don't know why.
I mean, it looks good when they come in there.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just nasty.
Yummy.
It's 319,000 miles.
Run for like 6 minutes.
It has. It's actually, so it's still surging, so there's definitely still some air in the line somewhere. But as soon as we get all that cleared out, we'll be fine. We just got to let it sit here and run until it does get it all out.
He done.
Trying to fix the, this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not great.
Is this supposed to be like this? There's diesel
Pretty
everywhere.
cool, the cleats and stuff.
It's just to add color to this. You know, here. You take this and you
It looks a little faded, so we just run some
Yeah,
diesel on
yeah,
there. Red 40. This is so extremely not correct.
It looks good to me. What do you mean?
I mean, this would be good enough for a drive. Do we have windshield wipers?
Yeah, we got windshield wipers. Oh.
Touch the throttle, I'm scared.
Give her a little. Come on.
You hear that turbo?
Come on. Let's go.
It works. This is the first time this thing's moved since we bought it.
I know. Don't run me over, please.
Oh, look. That's a...
Oh. Let me fix that for you.
Woo! Give her the beans again.
Oh, look at that black smoke.
Miss.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Hey, look, there's a dent, but we're not worried about that because we do things.
It's fine. It's fine.
And a white tailgate.
It smokes though.
It do smoke.
So I mean, it's got a tune on it. Oh, it does.
Yeah, of course. It's just a stock 5.3.
Stuck.
You guys.
Later, bro.
Goodbye.
Sounds good. Remember the day we went over there and he tried to crank it? And he was like, "Yeah, that didn't sound good." So he shut it back off. So what had happened was Jegs actually sent him the wrong wrist pins. And anyway, it came apart, piston came off the rod and all that stuff, and shoved the rod up through the piston. So it was not a good situation for him.
You know what's a good situation?
The fact that the Duramax runs, my dude.
It runs.
Yeah, so it's actually running. It does have a little bit of a skip. We drove it around a little bit, but we haven't got to have all the fun that we want to have with it tonight. But we're going to have a little bit more fun once it's some daylight. But it does have a little bit of a skip. We think it might be an injector issue. CJ has a pretty killer computer he's going to bring back out, and then he's going to go ahead and hook that up, tell us if that's the issue or whatever, and we're going to see about getting a couple injectors just to replace what's bad, and then this thing ought to run like a top. Alrighty guys, so it's been a couple days. We're finally back out of the shop, messing with our Duramax. We figured now, since it's daylight and all that good stuff, we'd give it a good wash, because you can tell that joker's absolutely disgusting, bro.
Pollen.
Pollen, like
Florida weather.
looking like a lemon pepper crusted chicken wing. No, so we figured we'd give this thing a bath, clean it up, figure out exactly what it is we're working with. We know there's a little bit of damage, but other than that, body's pretty straight, we think. But only way to figure that out, give it a good wash, and then after that, we're about to put this joker through his paces, figure out exactly what it's all about.
I have a question for you.
Yo,
It's been sitting a few days. Think it's gonna start?
it's a good question.
Do we need a primer? This is the question.
No.
Do we need a primer?
I think that's a no.
We may need a primer.
That's a no-go, brother.
BJ, get to work.
Get to work.
Get it pumping.
Prime. Oh me. Here we go again.
Oh, white duct tape. I forgot about that.
Oh, you know, this has been a couple days ago.
It did. It's been like 4 days. We got work. There it goes.
Keep pumping it. Keep pumping it. Keep pumping it. She's alive.
They just shut off. Why'd you do that?
It's gonna stay running. You gotta believe it. Okay, that's all it is.
Let's see. Let's give it a second.
You didn't believe it. That's why it went dead.
What did I tell you?
This thing definitely needs a wash.
I guess we're gonna pop the hood again. Since
Man,
it's
this
shut
camo
off.
has got to go. Okay, this is. Oh. Okay.
Hey, you're supposed to turn it on.
Yeah, man. Get a look at this. Get a look at this.
What are we gonna look at?
I'd say that was changed yesterday or so, huh?
Oh, dude, that looks pristine.
Mint.
Gross. Whatever. So when I crank it this time, just keep pumping it. Just keep pumping it until it runs longer than it did, and then we should be fine.
Turbo noises.
Trade me. I'm gonna show you how this is done, brother. Trade me.
He finna show me how to pump this thing.
I told you, dude. I pumped the crap out of a Duramax.
Certified Duramax pumper.
Certified Duramax pumper, brother. Okay,
Hey,
crank
you
it.
know, if we actually bleeding it, it may help. You know, if we start bleeding it.
Hey, shh. Watch this.
Oh, okay, okay.
Crank it.
All right.
Diesel mechanic over there.
No.
You telling him to shh.
I don't have a clue what I'm doing over here. I have a theory. I think I did it.
You think you got it?
I think we're good.
You think so?
I think so.
Let's see.
He's got the magic button.
We're gonna give this thing a wash, and then we're gonna assess for damages. Damages. The ultimate car wash soap.
Yeah. B-rolls now.
Oi! You missed the spot.
I don't even care. That's the quickest down and dirty wash job this truck can possibly get. Overall though, honestly, this truck doesn't look bad at all once it's washed. Other than, you can definitely tell like, there's been something on this thing that's killed the clear coat. You can tell, like, the wiper in there. But overall, the body is really, really straight. Not really any dents in it at all, except for here in the bed. So, back when the other guy had this truck, I'm actually the one that put this tailgate and bumper on for him. And so, he got rear-ended or something like that. And so, whenever the bumper went in and actually creased the bed here, it pushed it forward, and that's how that got there as well. So, let's figure out how to pop that out and shrink it and all that stuff. But honestly, I think once we get this thing running right, get it sanded down, put a paint job on it, I think this truck's gonna look great.
It's not gonna be green no more.
Not gonna be green anymore, for sure. But we can also move to the inside right here. And this is another thing really, really surprising because of the aids and everything. The interior on this thing is actually pretty clean for what it is. I guess
It's a little dirty.
It is a little dirty. It is a little dirty, but overall the interior is great, honestly, front and back. So a little cleaner, and this thing will look tremendously different aside from the headliner.
And a new headliner.
So we'll get that done, all that, and this is gonna be a pretty sweet truck. If you guys stick around for the rest of the video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much money we've got in it so far, and it's gonna absolutely blow your mind. So now that we got it washed though, I think it's about time to take this thing on the road. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Do it?
You ready?
Hey, I'm ready. Let's do this. We're not even gonna talk about it.
Taking it on the road.
Brother. This thing still definitely has a skip.
What makes you say that?
No question.
Oh yeah, she got smoked. I mean, that's a plus.
Yeah, it's weak.
How fast are we going?
I don't know. It kicked up right there. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Still hadn't shifted though. It is surging like crazy. So it's trying to maybe work that air through. That's to the floor.
We're at least doing 100.
Nah.
Oh, she.
There it is. There it is.
It just opened something up.
She was trying to come on.
Nah, it's dead.
I'm scared.
I am too. We're fixing to be walking.
We're walking
CJ, start walking in the house. Get the
Get Dodge.
So we can turn back around here and stay alive.
Put a 360 right now.
See what happens if I get right here and put it on the floor. Yep.
Oh.
No, it's weak. It's weak.
It scared me.
It's surging so
Yeah, it's
bad.
surging bad. So it's either that injector or a lot of air still in the system.
I feel like it's an injector though.
There may be a reason this was the cheapest Duramax in the country.
Good old LLY. That's with his foot like all the way down.
All the way.
All the way down. It's a what? Oh. Back her on up.
Just a little.
I thought you said booster launch, not a snail launch.
We got something going on. You should be doing way more.
Yeah. Brother, why are you so slow?
I don't know, brother. We got problems. Listen to that. Like, that's to the floor.
It sure do look good, though. Well, let's go do some testing. So we know there's a power surge. Injector's possibly bad. We're about to see if four-wheel drive works in this dude with this nice old sandhill that we got here. Oh, that side over there is going. I seen some dirt kick up on that side.
Yeah. They ain't spinning on this side, though.
That may be an issue.
Could be a CV action, but then again, I ain't heard anything. Four high. Right.
It tried. That side definitely kicked up a lot more. That don't sound good.
No. Let's not absolutely destroy it.
We ain't whistling diesel. So We hooked up the Diable.
Yeah, so it looks like we got a cylinder 8 misfire. There's an unknown fault. We'll take a look at that one in just a minute. Unknown. I wish this joker knew something. So there's definitely a misfire at cylinder 8. Which, we knew it had a misfire anyway.
Now it is very well known that there is a misfire.
Yeah, it's definitely showing itself now. Let's look up some of these other codes. So we ran all those codes. We had the cylinder 8 misfire, which we think is an injector. Low fuel rail pressure, injector control voltage or something. Yeah, so it had that. There was a couple little codes. Once we cleared those codes, it honestly revs higher now. So we're about to see. Right there. That sounds a lot better.
Sounds a heck of a lot better.
Yeah.
What you think?
A lot better.
There's like 6 codes. We cleared them all out, and it's actually seemed like it's got a lot more power now. I mean, injector's still pretty much fried, but we're gonna see how this turns out. Oh, he's burning out. Here we go. Oh, no, it sounds like he's backing like a lint nut or something. How'd that feel?
It felt definitely better, but it's still.
I was gonna say, did it kick back in like a lit mode almost?
Throwing those same codes again.
Yeah. I could tell when you drove by.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely stronger when they're clear. So CJ said he thinks we need to get a fuel rail pressure sensor.
Yeah.
And probably that injector, man. I think once we replace those two things, we'll probably be fine. Because even like under power, it shifted better that time. So
yeah, it sounded a lot better too.
Yeah.
Like it lit up that tire.
yeah, it's definitely stronger. So that's I think that's kind of where we're at. Kind of what it's going to take.
So
Yeah.
injectors and sensor, fuel pressure sensor.
Yeah, so not bad at all, I don't think, especially for the deal we got on it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that here.
Yeah. So we'll park this dude and talk about the pricing on it.
Yeah.
What you think? You mean you got a little bit of dirt in it?
A little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I think a little bit more work. This thing's gonna be running absolutely perfect. So it is still throwing codes, and we're getting the code for that fuel rail pressure, and that's what's actually causing that big stumble and the reason it won't rev up to its full power. And also it's still reading that cylinder 8 misfire. So we're believing that's probably an injector. So we're gonna look into getting that stuff. I'm really not sure when we'll be working on this thing again, but it is really, really cool that we actually got this thing fired up. So to get to talking about what we actually have in this thing so far, I'll be honest with you guys, we bought this truck for $3,000 and a shop in another town had it, and we went and bought the truck, brought it back, did some digging, figured out what was wrong with it, found out it was the fuel injection control module. We found one of those on Facebook Marketplace, went and picked it up, 400 bucks. We just ordered the fuel rail pressure sensor, that was $70. So we're still, as it sits right now, it'll crank up and all that stuff, we're only at right around $3,500. And by the time we put the injector in it and all that stuff to get it figured out, even if it's a little bit expensive, we're still gonna be under $5,000 in a running, driving Duramax that the 4-wheel drive works and all of that good stuff. So we got a super nice truck and it has a whole lot of potential. So we're sitting in a really, really good place for this thing. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, check out some of our other videos, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.